Alright, I don't ever use this part of my screen, so this is where I'm at today. So I wanted to make a video about my editing process and kind of let you guys know about like what goes through my mind when I'm making my videos. I really enjoy the process. It's fun. You know what I mean? It can be tedious, depending on your mindset on how you do things with your editing, but it is rewarding when you like go through the extra steps. You know what I mean? So first, let me tell you guys about the software I'm using. This is called Filmora. Wondershare Filmora. Let me go ahead and save this because I just did a little bit of work on it, but I want you guys to. This is a Far Cry 2. This is how I save, right? So I name it Far Cry 2. I didn't mean to do a caps lock on that, but it's okay. I just name it, like the game. If there's a game, I name it the game. If it's like a random other, if it's a different type of video, I just kind of title it, the subject of that video. And this is the second um episode of this. So I'm titling it Far Cry 2 because I already had a Far Cry 1. I don't have a lot of space on my computer. Yeah, I could get a hard drive if I wanted to and upload videos to that if I wanted to, but I honestly don't feel like dealing with that or carrying around a hard drive full of videos. You know, I think once I'm more doing more of these videos, then maybe have a nice little archive in there. You know what I'm saying? But I put them on the internet and delete them. So I saved it, so I'm gonna exit out. I just want to show y'all what it looks like when I open up the app. All right, and then this is, yeah, they close down Steam. This right here is my file right here, right? So this is my hard drive, my one hard drive. I put all of my editing material in a folder on my hard drive. This is a bunch of random other shit, but I got my editing material, and depending on what I'm looking to do, I got some non-copyright music here. I got some just some random like gifs for my videos and stuff like that. Just to add a little pizzazz to them. You know what I mean? No, I throw those in my I throw those into it. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. And then I got some, I got the music. I got some like these are supposed to be recordings of the games that I got, but I don't save my recordings to those. My recordings all go here, and you can see that these are all the recordings I made recently. Most of these are edited and posted already. These ones are in a editing file right now that I'm currently working on. I'm still debating on if I want to keep it because sometimes I don't want to keep the video because I'm not really fucking with the energy in the video. I'm not fucking with my energy. I'm like I'm kind of sounding tired. It's not fun to listen to me. And then my face already wasn't in the video, so if my faces are gonna be in there, it got to be some personality. So I said, fuck that. I might scrap that one or use it for like use it for a backdrop for a different type of video. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then yeah, I think this is the one I'm working on now. Actually, this is the file for the recording I am currently making. I think that's kind of cool. So and to record, I use this. This is a completely free software, OBS recording. Um, no problem at all. It's like really easy to use. You just press record and you choose where the recording upload to. You add the sources. So you add a video capture if you want yourself, like your face, to be in there. You can see this is where my face is right now, and I can move my face in the video. You do the capture, the display capture. And then you can see the capture method automatic, and it'll choose which monitor you want to use, type shit. You know what I'm saying? and then just exit out of there. Yeah, your audio capture, which would be your mic, and you gotta make sure to add the audio on to this audio mixer if you're gonna use it, and you gotta add the source if you're gonna use it. You know what I mean? When you add this audio input, it kind of automatically adds this. But you can, if I do this, I can take away my display. I can take away my camera. You know what I mean? And then I can add any of these other things here. You can, I can put a little text in there. I do all this shit during the recording process, which I think is really dope. Um, yeah, yeah. Let me get that because this isn't even really what I'm trying to get into. But I kind of want to just put y'all on to very easy, very simple resources. Filmora, Wondershare does cost money for the software, but it doesn't cost a lot, and you get to use it as much as you want to. You know what I mean? They do have a subscription where you get to use all. They got a lot of cool assets and shit like that. So like that you can utilize to make your video even cooler. But that's what it looks like when you open it up, and then you just open up your project. Which that wasn't a very good representation. Let me show y'all. This is what it looks like when you open it up. You can do new project. You can do, and then you would have local projects, which are the projects that you've been working on this computer. And then you can do some of these other things that they have. They have smart short clips and shit like that, which is cool. But I personally, I don't use any of these things. I don't use any of these extra options. I don't see any point really. If I'm honest, I've been using the software for a bit. I'm sure there's people who use all of the stuff that they make and actually do stuff with it, but I personally don't really care to. Refer a friend, create a project. So I couldn't personally walk you through this app like that, but this isn't a Filmora app review. This is a Cass's editing process video. So that's what we're gonna do. This is is this my most recent Far Cry video? Yep, yep. The edits that I made are so minuscule that you don't even see them when when the full video is laid out. This is a 3 hour long video, and I want to knock it down to at max an hour. With these kind of games, you can cut out a lot of fluff time with like travel, because like travel takes a second. If there's any time that you like stepped away during the recording process where that you can like pause, that you've paused, then you can skip through that too. So sometimes what I do is I'll just kind of skim through, see if there's any moments of like, I know this one took a second. Like right here, I'm on this horse. I know this horse ride took a minute. So I'm going to go through and see if I want to cut any of the horse ride out. You can see right here, it goes from that to that pretty quick. So yeah, you can choose what you want to do. This is a lot of video. And sometimes it can be overwhelming. Like it's like, damn, like but if you go at it little by little, from the start, it just kind of feels very fluid. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, start that recording.
I got those. Some sativa. Keep that brain power flowing. Keep that brain power flowing.
some of that sativa.
You know what I'm saying? Smoke some of that sativa. What?
Sativa. Sativa. That brain, keep that brain power flowing. Sativa. Sativa. My dog looking at me like, nigga, you smoke sativa? My dog looking at me like, nigga, you smoke sativa? I only smoke that indica. Sativa? I only smoke that indica. Cause I be in the couch. In the couch indeed.
In the couch, indeed.
My dog is an avid deed.
And then some of this stuff is like I be wanting to cut it out because I know it's unnecessary, but I also know that there are people who appreciate stuff like that, that little dialogue, that little extra dialogue in the front of the video. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking when I'm like, should I take this out or should I leave it? You know what I mean? It's like I feel like this is an enjoyable dialogue. Like I'm getting a chuckle out of it. I'm sure somebody else will. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like funny to you or not, there's humor is subjective.
Long head start recording.
So what I do here now, after I've kind of made a few edits, I peeped after rewatching through that there's a moment where some media can be added that would kind of add to the context. You know what I'm saying? So I take out my little handy dandy folder, go back to my edited materials and go to my gifs. Right. Oh shit. All right, so now I'm here. I'm take all of them, put them right, bam, drag them right up in there. This is how I got the video in there too, by the way. I know the video was already there when y'all got here, but bam, we used all those. We don't need anything else out of there, unless we wanted to add some music for something. I don't know. I realized I didn't download any non-copyright like action music or horror music. I think that would be good to have in my arsenal for future videos because I do want to get into like horror games. Oh my gosh, as a black person, playing horror games, like everything those games make you do just goes against your nature. So I don't know if I can do these. But I wanted to use this key project settings. Oh shit. And then I like this because you can add context, right? So I'll be like, bam, right? Can I? Oh, I don't know if I have. No, I was just working. This is what I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. All right, you take out the type of video you need to do. Right, do this. Okay, let's see if it fits. All right. It's like you have those little STEM moments. You're like, you think in your head like, I should take this out. So, I mean, some people probably think in their head, I should take this out. Like, it's showing me in like a weird light. You know what I mean? But in my head, I'm like, that's funny. I can go off of that. I can work with that. I can make fun of myself because I know what people might be saying about that because I think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? So like that, you got license. Oh, right there we can add a little pizzazz. Actually, oh fuck, I do want to add. It's okay. I was gonna repay for my subscription anyway. I haven't. I think the thing about it is with this service, purchasing like a longer term subscription is way more affordable because like I could do a monthly one and pay $20 a month pay for 3 months and pay 40 right now. So that'd be saving me like $20 in the long run. You feel me? Do you understand? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I honestly cry when money leaves my account. All right, so now I got what I needed, what I was looking for, what I was trying to grab, what I was trying to get. I got that Zoom. Now we're in that Zoom mode, right? I want to end the Zoom more on me. That's my plan, right? I want to, in this moment, I want the Zoom to be on my face. So I bring it all the way over and down like that, right? Very much lay on their back and very much lay on their back and that was a long ass pause. You know, sometimes I'll finish a sentence, and this would be the most irritating thing for editing casts, right? I'll finish a sentence and or I'll start a sentence and like that and never finish it. Instead of like finishing it minutes later, like I did there, I never finish it. I just never finish the point. Move on to something completely different, and then I edit that out every time. Oh, shit, what was P break. Editing cast. When you're editing this video, go ahead and edit this part out. Romeo, Romeo, going nice little J while I play this game. You know what I'm saying? Bars. No, I got them. I got those. Some sativa. Keep that brain power flowing. Sativa. Sativa. I love this little nigga. They sleep right behind me right now as we speak. I think after that amount of dialogue, it's a good amount. I think it's a good time to like get into the game. So like, I got little palettes. You see, this is a whole 2 minutes of me just talking about my dog. Yeah, nobody cares to hear about all that shit. Well, somebody probably does, but so if you notice, I usually kind of cut to where I see like there's a little bit of motion with the voice. You can see right here where the audio is catching. You know, sometimes it's just game audio. Most of the time it is my voice because I got my voice turned up higher than my monitor. You know, and I'm also a black person on Tuesdays, so that's an important aspect to think about there. It's already at 100. When I make a cut that was incorrect for me, I'll just go ahead and undo it. It's just a lot to. Hey, this is Editing Cast here. What I was really trying to say right there is, if I get the cut wrong, then it will feel like I have way too many cuts. So let's say I cut it right in the middle of a line, and now I have to kind of go back and fix that. It's not too hard to fix it. Sometimes I like it's not a big process. It's not really difficult. This is kind of like a personal preference type thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes I like to leave the little cameos in there. You know what I'm saying? So like, oh look at this horse just chilling here waiting for me. Are you ready, horse? Hello. Hey, mama, how you doing? Peace. Just add just a little clip in there. Oh shit. Sometimes less words is more. So let me see. Shut up and call for a car. I'm sorry. I feel like I should go over here. Something's telling me to go this direction. Maybe it's the big ass red flag. That's so bad. All right, so we've been recording for 30 minutes, and I am almost 6 minutes in. So yeah, this process is very extensive. I'm going to um I'm going to record the rest of the recording process kind of on like a speed loop, so you guys can see, and then kind of do a little run through after I'm done. You know, just so you know, it's gonna start speeding up from here. should not go that direction. I'll let you know now. Yo, you should not go that direction. I'll let you know now. I'm really stuck on that horse, yo. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm really stuck on that horse, yo. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That horse, yo. I'm really stuck on that horse, yo. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm horse, yo. I'm really stuck on that horse, yo. No. I'm really stuck on that horse, yo. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Really stuck on that horse, yo. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Yeah. Okay. It's like the stupidest reason to dumb shit. The dumb shit. Well, I'm just testing my water. I'm just testing on this. I'm see first. And 2 pesos on no big ball. Was he there? Was he there? And 2 pesos on no big ball. All right. That's really nice one. We touch this. Waters. Very much. We touch this. Waters. Very much. Seriously. Very much. Seriously. I'm out. I can't. What are you doing? Let it out. What up? What up? I can't. What up? What are you doing? What up? Let it out. What are you doing? What up? What up? Let it out. Yeah, again. Oh, let it out. What up? Yeah, again. What up? I need you for this one. I need you to lock in. Yeah. Yeah, again. What up? I need you for this one. I need you to lock in. I think you're I'm a land creature. I'm a land creature. Oh shit. Oh, this is nice. Now swing so far. Oh, okay, let's get it. I'll just you want to test it? Okay, let's get it. I'll just you want to test it? Trust us. I think shower that otherwise. Well, that sounds what you say. Yeah, but you only have it. Yeah, he's not going to put that out. He already out. He's not going to play. I'm going to bunch it. What was that? You saw that bubble? Let's fish. What's it? Come on. Don't shoot over here. Reef check. Are you ready? We're going to oh, fuck. Okay, this is not. Okay, this is not safe. This is not safe. Holy shit, it's not safe. Whoa. Okay, this is not. Okay, this is not safe. This is not safe. Holy shit, it's not safe. I'm ready. We're going to oh, fuck. Okay, this is not. I'm ready. We're going to come on. Don't shoot over here. I'm ready. We're going to wait, hurry up. You're not going to put. You only have it. Okay, this is not. Let's put that out. Okay, this is not. Let's put that out. Okay, this is not. Let's put that out. Hurry up. You're not going to put. You only have it. Then shall I go? I said shall I go? But otherwise, well, that's what you say. Just let's just. I want to try to test it. Okay, this is not. Let's put that out. Hurry up. You're not going to put. I'm going to punch it. Oh, I'm going to punch it. Oh, what's that? You saw that, brother? Come on. Don't shoot over here. I'm ready. We're going to that shark. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is not. Okay, this is not safe. This is not safe. Holy shit, it's not safe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, okay, this is not safe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You see what whoa, whoa. You see what not safe, whoa. You see what whoa. I'm just saying, we're going to worry about it. I'm just trusting Bubble we trust. I'm just trusting Bubble we trust. I'm calling Bubble we trust. I'm just sufficient. We're going to worry about calling Bubble we trust. Calling Bubble we trust. Oh, shit, sufficient. Oh, Bubble, you feel. It's a security water, I'm okay anymore. It's level. Oh, my Bubble. Bubble try. Bubble we trust. Oh, my Bubble. Bubble. Bubble try. Oh, shit, okay. You take care of it? Alright. Either way, go. I trust you guys. All right, cool. All right, so I ended up not recording the whole process, but this is what I ended up with. My original video was 3 hours long. I am now at 50 minutes and 58 seconds. So one thing I like to do is go back through, just kind of watch it again, like just watch the video, and like anything that I see that I want to change up, I will just kind of tighten up. You know what I mean? That's usually my plan from here. Um, as you see, I added plenty of like
Rule
gifts,
number 10. Shut the fuck up. That must be Rosario.
like just kind
This
of
is a
add a
big
little
shit
character to
fast.
it.
Gosh, yeah. Oh shit. Hey, you
You
working
see,
with what
like
you got?
when you couldn't hear what I said, you just kind of
Yeah.
add a word there.
Guapo.
Where's Guapo at?
I'm waiting for them to come up the elevator or something.
So as you see, I made a cutout. I was like elevator. Like what do you mean elevator?
It's fucking guapo.
I think I'm
From
kind of
this
funny.
direction.
Alright, you may not agree. You
Oh
may
shit.
not agree.
Oh shit. Keep that brain power flowing.
Sativa. Sativa.
My dog looking at me like, nigga, you smoke sativa? I only smoke that indica, cause I be in the couch. In the couch indeed. My dog.
We're goddamn fishermen. And leave us to die again.
And then sometimes I watch back on shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, Cass? What kind of drugs were you off? Let me know something, cause what the fuck's going on here?
A
And then this is the
revolution is
last
not won by
cutscene
the fearless.
right before the boss fight.
See you from the sky, guerrilla.
See from the sky. Oh, he's ready to die.
You know, when he said "see you from the sky," I like in my head, I'm like, he's ready to die. The whole time he was just talking about how he's gonna be in a helicopter. I mean, yeah, he might have been ready to die, but he was talking about the helicopter.
Oh, should I have taken that other base like I said then?
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. But that had made a difference. You see, look, I'm just tightening it up a little bit. It's just thinking about how I'm making a video about how I make videos, and I'm gonna have to edit this video. I just think that's kind of funny. I like how I did like a cut frame of just every kill I did here. There's not much commentary, you know, it's just me shooting niggas. So I'm like, what's the point? You know, a helicopter, if you don't shoot this helicopter right next to you, nigga. That's what was in my head. And then sometimes I have funny commentary in my head that just never comes out of my head. And I'm like, damn, that was a missed opportunity in that video, you know what I mean? Part of me be wanting to go back and like make a comment on it in like the editing, but then I'm like, I don't know, like maybe I'll just leave those tidbits for other people to joke about in the comments or something, you know what I'm saying? It feels like such a small piece that I'm working on in comparison to the rest of the video, I guess, you know?
The American dream doesn't come in our color.
The American dream doesn't come in our color is such a fire ass line. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's a fucking bar. And I want to write that down and maybe even tat it on myself.
Okay.
Hold up. I ain't gonna lie, this would be fire right here.
For they are assassinated.
Wait.
This is how I accidentally put that in perfect placing. Yep, leaving that. Alright. Okay, what's this? Why is this scene so long? Oh, look at that. You see, I just found a whole clip of shit I forgot to edit. Those sound effects are crazy. All right. Overall, this video is very fun to make. I had a very good time. I do like these story games because I got something to bounce off of. You know, I got dialogue. I got stuff to work with. You know what I'm saying? It makes for good content, and it's just fun to play too. I also like that. RPG style games. I'm realizing that these are kind of a niche for me. Niche. I think niche is the word. You know, sometimes I just use words and not know the meaning of them, and then look them up afterwards, and then find out that I didn't use the word correctly, or I did use the word correctly, without knowing the meaning of it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Other than that, like, I don't think I have any more notes on my editing style. If you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments. I will reply. Or if there's a lot of questions to the point where I need to make a new video, I will also do that. I appreciate your patience and your time here with me, here with Cass, here with Kronik. That's with a K. And you have a beautiful day, like a remover.